People do not realize the responsibility that you have to yourself daily and your bloodline daily to keep your chakras in alignment, right? Keeping your chakras in alignment is not just for how you flow through life, like how you get through your day, how you experience this thing called life. It's also your form of protection. Okay? You can put a beacon of light, a beacon like a bubble, if you will, of protection around you when you're in alignment. But if you got holes in your protection because you drinking and you smoking and you fornicating and you lying and you cheating and you deceiving and you being a part of things that you know are happening, you ain't saying nothing, you're just as guilty, and therefore you got holes in your protection. And now you can have things happen to you, right? And therefore that affects not only just you, but also your family, your bloodline, so on and so such. You get what I'm saying, right? But more importantly, when you are in alignment, you get something called spiritual justice, spiritual judgment that you get to call upon people. So when I'm saying stuff on my channel about how these people are about to go under the jail, when I'm saying stuff on my channel about how these people are going to be written out of the book of life and so on and so such, that's me calling spiritual justice on these people, right? And you cannot believe it if you like. It's not my business. I'm not saying it for likes or views or for because it sounds good, okay? I say what I've said. I'm saying it sound cool, right? I'm not saying it because it sounds cool, okay? But the fact remains that God gives you spiritual authority over other people. When the Bible says that you have the authority to trample over the heads of your enemy, you have to first not be anyone else's enemy, not even including your own self, not even including your own bloodline. You cannot be out here passing out justice and being in a position of a spiritual authority when you yourself have wronged other people, when you yourself have broken karmatic laws and things of that nature. So yes, we have people physically sitting in high places like judges and things like that. But that shit don't mean nothing in the spirit. Everything that they've ever cast judgment upon now has to go back through the spirit and see if the ruling that they made was just. Justice is just is. Did you do right or wrong? It just is what it is. That's where those rulings are supposed to come from. They're not supposed to come from your feelings and emotions and things of that nature, but facts. Okay? That's it. So I have earned the authority to do just that. A lot of people do not ever have that authority in their life. Therefore, when they try to hold people accountable, nothing comes of it. But see, me, when I hold people accountable, whether you in my face or whether you've exited my life, whether you've even died, you're going to be held accountable. You're not escaping my judgment.